Welcome back to Squee-El's gaming channel, everyone. Today we're just playing Fire Emblem Engage, and I'm pretty much diving right into the gameplay here. I'm kind of a Fire Emblem veteran at this point, but there are going to be some tutorials that's going to be thrown at you. I think this is like my 9th Fire Emblem in a row at least, of the main ones, and I've played like some of the spin-offs like the Fire Emblem Warriors, which is like way different, but this is kind of my guy here. We got a little guy to fight in front of us as well, and with this one you kind of got Marth teamed up with you there. This is a new entry in the series, but it has a way of bringing back old lords apparently, like combining them with like my new lord here, the main guy, this one. But we're gonna move as far as we can there. This is a turn-based game. Normally I don't really play these types of games, but Fire Emblem has always kind of just been an exception for me. For some reason I've always been obsessed with this franchise. It's one that I'm always eager to play. But that's sort of the end of my turn, so I'm going to have to wait now. And here's our little
You have no
enemy.
hope of defeating me, not even with your emblem.
It's his turn now, unfortunately. Hopefully he can withstand what he's got. Or he can't move very much.
He's within reach now. We can strike.
So now that we're close enough to him, you know, it's kind of like a little chessboard type experience. You move your guys around and then they have little epic battles. This is our guy. We're going to go ahead and take a strike.
To die here was ever your destiny. The rings are mine.
It's time. Engage! The time has come. Now, as one. Emblem Engage!
Wow, it's like some little super special. Characters team up. So he's got Marth there. There's going to be a lot of different ones, but I know I'm kind of set on Height. He's one of the ones that's going to get added, and I always thought he was one of the cooler lords of the series so far. Kind of a little boss. But Marth is pretty cool. Wow. He's got like the whole special form.
We are now connected and can unleash a powerful attack. Together!
They won't say my name, though. Yeah, so this is our Engage. So we got a special move now. We're like some kind of souped-up character. Let's do this rush. Got 2 different swords. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use this one. Higher risk, higher reward. Going all out.
My prayers are with you!
Definitely planning on doing a decent length
You
starter
have
video
nothing
here.
to celebrate. You are weakness itself. You will never defeat me.
Just talks all that as he loses. So this is obviously the intro, but I'm gonna go for maybe a chapter or two, get the first little bit of the game.
Thanks to
here.
you, this world is saved.
And I'll probably do another
And my
video
work
at
here
some point.
is complete.
Definitely farther in the future. I'm not gonna do a whole series out of this one because
Know that I will always be with you.
the
and that we will
gameplay is a
stand
little bit
together
slower on
again,
this one, and the
as
story
we did
much
this
more
day.
in depth, as you can see.
If ever we cross paths again,
But it's a fun series.
I hope
and
you
I've
will
always
remember
enjoyed
me.
it, so I definitely wanted to do some gameplay for it. Little intro to the story if you're
Indeed,
curious for that too.
that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side. The 12 emblems. Where am I?
Huh?
Whoa. Tell me you're seeing this. Hello there. And you are?
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
You're the Divine Dragon!
I did look up some of the whole character roster for this game in advance, and there's some pretty cool ones in there. But much kind of like the last one, Three Houses, I believe. I feel like the overall character roster doesn't have like as many standouts
Hey, hold on!
as some of the previous ones where there were just all kinds of cool characters. Yeah, and there's always like some knight guy or something at the beginning that's pretty useful for your lord. As is tradition.
Divine Dragon. It's a miracle. An utter miracle.
Kind of seems to think
The
I'm
Divine
this
One,
great
awake
guy,
at long last.
which I'm sure I will be. I'm gonna win many great battles.
That I might live to see you standing before
I
me.
want to do another video
What an
where
honor.
I have like a full just cast of awesome characters, which is why it'll be later in the game. We'll do
not
some
to
tougher
be
battles
rude,
because these are going to be
but
some intro battles.
who are you?
But I want to get a bunch of different characters
apologies.
and then soup up
I
some
lost
certain ones,
myself for a
transform
moment
them,
there.
and give you guys a full battle showcase. So this will definitely be a two-part video series at least.
My name is Vander. I am the 32nd
And
steward
anything
of
after
the
that, I might
Dragon.
get some clips. Want to get as much out of this game as I can. While
Hello,
I'm not really going to be
Sir
focusing on
Vander.
it, unfortunately. But it's a fun game, and I recommend anyone play it that's
Oh,
interested.
my Divine
Even
One!
if you're just curious
There is no
about this
need to
genre,
address me as such. Simply
it's,
Vander will do.
definitely a good one to start in. I think this game's actually kind of even made to be good
See?
for both veterans
I
and
told
beginners,
you the Divine Dragon was
from what I
awake!
understand.
Yeah, we were telling the truth.
You two. I don't believe I got your names.
Oh, sorry. We were so excited we forgot to introduce ourselves. We're the 33rd Stewards of the Dragon. My name's Clan. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Fram. We're twins. We've been waiting forever for you to wake up.
As stewards of the Dragon, our mission is to protect and provide for you. Generation after generation of our predecessors waited for you to rise. I'll admit, I am astonished to see it has finally happened. You see, 1,000 years have passed since the first steward took their post.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep?
Indeed. Your mother, Lumera, the
Wow.
Divine Dragon Monarch,
What's a
has
twist?
long awaited this day. Finally, you, a Divine Dragon yourself, have awakened. This
Slow down. This monarch you mentioned. She's
Might
my
fast
mother?
track a little bit of the story at some point here.
And I'm
I
a
do kind of want to know
Divine
some about
Dragon,
it, but
you called
also,
it?
just for the sake of the video, I might move a little bit along too. You know, we'll see where it all
Oh,
goes.
dear. Is your memory hazy,
Now I
Divine
summarize some
One?
of it too for you guys.
I know my
Don't
name,
want to leave
but
too much out.
that's about
You know,
it.
That might be why some people are checking videos like he's out.
You
But I
can't
always kinda
remember
do my own
anything
thing.
else?
I like to
Maybe you're just
always at
feeling
least make
groggy
sure I'm
because of all
including
that
a decent
sleep.
amount of gameplay more than anything.
But I don't even know who I
Let me know in
am.
the comments for this one what you guys think of this one as opposed to if you've played any of the more recent Fire Emblems or some of the older ones.
Fret
How this one
not.
stacks up,
Such
what you
lapses
think
in
about it.
memory are to be expected after
And,
sleeping
just
for
any
so
Fire
long.
Emblem talk is welcome in the comments because I actually get pretty hyped
If
for
I
these
may,
games when they get going. They always
You
get
are a
really
divine
exciting.
dragon. Queen Lumera, the divine
Especially for these
dragon
turn-based
monarch,
ones, they manage
rules
to
over
just
the
pull you
holy
into
land of
action.
Lethos.
All the same, and it really just
In the
kinda has
war
like
1,000
payoff
years ago,
for story
she
versus
defeated and
action,
imprisoned the wicked
which
You,
we'll definitely
Divine
see,
One,
but towards the
are
end of
her
this
only
video, we'll
child.
get into some battles with probably some bandits or something. We'll take our knights out, you know.
The war. The
First
Fell
couple
Dragon.
chapters of Fire Emblem
I
usually
feel
start a
like I
little
can
slow,
almost remember,
and
but
when it gets intense, it kind of gradually builds up the combat.
Please, do not trouble yourself trying to bring it all back at once.
And it really comes together when you get a nice little group of units and you've got a bunch of different types.
Your
of characters
memories will
for
return in
various
time.
Strengths and weaknesses.
I have heard
Ranges,
many a tale of your kindness, nobility, and bravery.
Healing even.
Your unflinching heroism.
that's a lot to live up to.
For now, let us head to Lethos Castle. Queen Lumera will be thrilled to see you. Perhaps the reunion will help stir your memories.
I hope.
Okay then.
To
There. I always kind of like the little cartoony Fire Emblem graphics.
All this time, I've been sleeping in the sky?
You have,
Yeah, apparently
yes.
you're just
The place where you
bro.
slumbered is known as the Squee-El. A fortress built upon an airborne island to ensure your safety. It is perhaps the most secure place in all of Helios. Only
I see. And you three live there with me.
Yep.
Huh?
What are those horrible things?
Vander, are creatures like that common around here?
they're not. I've never seen them. Nor have I heard of such monsters appearing in Lithos before. This is a land of peace.
Understood. Well,
Shall we fight them? As you wish, Divine One. You whose bravery knows no equal.
no, let's run.
Huh?
We haven't the slightest idea who they are, and we don't know how they came to be here. Also, they worry me for some reason. So, we run.
Well, did the Divine Dragon really command me to retreat?
Okay, get to safety.
What the? Come back! Come back this instant!
Oh no!
This isn't looking good.
Clan! Fram!
Hold on!
Vander!
Divine One, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Clan and Fram were trying to protect me. I have to help them.
Themselves in trouble.
I take back what I said. This is no time to run. Please, let me fight.
Me and the tough guy.
All right, but stay on your guard.
These are, like I said, it's going to be the Lord here and his Knight or Paladin or whatever.
I will.
Is usually kind of how you get these games going with your first two tough characters, and then you start recruiting more as the story goes on.
What are these creatures doing in Lithos? We had best use the foliage to take cover.
Always use
I
your
can
terrain
fight.
to your advantage when you can. Hide in the bushes here, attack this guy. Try to make it harder for him to hit me. There we go. Little bush advantage. Just worked out. You missed me. Alright, now let's take this guy. Yeah, we got different types. Well, this is a cavalry unit. He can move more. He has a horse. We're gonna go ahead and try to finish this guy.
I will defend,
This
always.
guy's pretty good. They're gonna have to hold their ground.
There are too many of them.
The enemy takes their turn.
Divine One, get out of here!
Fram, are you all right?
Clan, Fram, it's not safe for you here. Retreat to the castle. These enemies are formidable indeed. Divine One, please use a vulnerary if you are wounded.
I always kind of wondered how you said that. Put it out there for you.
Yes, here.
Yeah, I was hoping I could get up in this bush, take advantage of fighting this guy, but I do happen to have a ranged axe. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. Oh, yeah, bush advantage. Fortunately, this guy's a paladin. So go ahead and try to keep this guy busy. Separated.
I gotta protect Fram. You rotten monsters, don't scare me.
Whoa. Looking rough for you kids.
More enemies.
That's a bit of a problem. Too many of them.
They just keep coming. You're all trying to protect me. I should be protecting you. If only I could. Somehow. Huh?
You must remember.
Who said that?
You must remember me, Marth.
The ring.
Know that my strength can be yours.
I know that voice.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side.
The 12 emblems.
Divine One? Divine One! You mustn't do this alone!
Don't worry! Please! I'm not alone! Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight. Shine on! Emblem of Beginnings!
Yeah, it's time to engage. Please remember me.
I am known as Marth. Emblem Marth, to be clear.
Yeah, all the old lords are like specific emblems. They symbolize something.
That was amazing!
We did it! Thanks for your help, Marth. Truly.
Of course. It is good to see you. I was able to answer your call because you remembered me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that an emblem of legend?
Flam! Fram! Get to safety, now!
Right!
With your help, Marth, we might just make it. Will you join us?
Of course. I will fight alongside you from here forward. Your ally until the very end.
Alright, so now we got our engage form back. We remembered everything. And we got all kinds of cool stuff we can do. So let's start picking them off. Just gonna run right in here. Engage.
Emblem Engage!
Transform now. But then with that
Fate has brought us here. This is it! I live to fight again.
So that's pretty cool, not gonna lie. This guy can hold his own pretty good, so let's go ahead and pick a fight with this guy. Get her out of here. Oh, this guy's messed up.
I cannot afford to lose. Our foes are strong.
Wow, I'm surprised I got that third attack.
I live to fight again.
Nice. Level up. Well, the Lord always needs to level up, even if they're not your favorite character, because often keeping them alive is always going to be one of your main objectives. You can't lose them in battle like you can your other units. You get bond experience and all that. There's a little bit more depth to the Fire Emblems nowadays. So.
And they've got a dragon?
At last, you are awake. Is it really you?
Yes, it's me.
Even you.
Thank you for saving us.
Will no one say my name?
What a joy it is to see you.
I guess I will be a he who not to be named.
Huh?
I've waited for so long.
Oh.
When I sensed you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me. I hope you're not hurt.
I'm fine.
What a relief. You cannot understand how I've missed you, my dear child.
Oh, you're my mother.
What's the matter? Don't tell me.
Since awakening, the Divine One's memory is clouded.
I see.
I'm sorry.
No, I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy. I hugged you as hard as I could.
So this is kind of something new, a little exploration mechanic here.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is new for a Fire Emblem game. And depart. See what this is. Also depart. Alright, well. Not much here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and depart. Normally you'll look around a little bit more, but I feel like later in the game there'll definitely be more to find and stuff like this.
Let's head to the castle.
Onward to the next
Climb
chapter.
on my
We
back.
got our little dragon homie now, apparently. It's always useful.
We live on the continent of Elios, 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. Firene, kingdom of abundance. Brodia, kingdom of might. Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom.
Here we go.
The land of Lithos, home of divine dragons.
These are our nations.
And
for the Fire
Gradlon,
Emblem
domain
game
of the
story.
fell dragon.
I'm always curious about
fallen
that.
to ruin.
The story is always unique in each Fire Emblem game. It's fun to see unfold.
1,000 years ago,
So much
our
better
lands
than
endured a
others.
vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems.
Yeah, we
With
got
them,
Lady
the
Lynn.
warriors of our
Just
nations
another
fought
cool
as
one I'm
one.
excited to use.
In the
We got
end,
Rayoma,
we were
but-
victorious in defeating
No, they got
and imprisoning the fell dragon.
They have Roy.
In the years since,
Several
our
others.
world has been safe. But now,
Yeah,
I
we got
sense
tease
a
of this
resurrection.
villain guy. They showed us
The
kind of
binding
like,
weakens.
I think one of the later battles is what we were
If
sort of doing in
his
that
shadow
first little
stretches
fight, and
across
now
the
we're
land
forced to
again,
sort of reset
then we
here.
must fight him anew, as we
Building
did
up
in
to a
ages past.
confrontation with this guy.
Fell dragon, Sombron,
Much warfare
must
along the way.
be
We're gonna be recruiting
stopped.
characters from all nations. which is another reason it'll be cool to do a follow-up video to this one. But yeah, welcome to Fire Emblem Engage. Do a little bit more of this video. Definitely want to do another battle or two at least. Forgive me for chopping up the story. So we're officially on chapter 2. I believe there's 26 chapters in this game total.
Here we are.
Not counting
We
some
are
of the various
safe within
side
these
quests for
walls.
certain characters that you can do.
So this is Lethos Castle.
Which is actually a tiny
It's
bit longer
beautiful.
than a normal Fire Emblem game. Most of them go for like 21 to 23-ish chapters. Again, not counting side chapters and hidden chapters.
I'm glad you think so.
This is going to be a lengthier Fire Emblem game, which is
Though
pretty
you may
cool.
not remember this place, I've long waited
Definitely
to welcome you
expect a
back
lot of
here.
story. In the next video, I may do a little
Welcome
bit more of
home.
a summary of kind of where we're at with the time jump, because usually a lot transpires in this game. Even when it takes a while to unfold.
I'm
you know.
home?
Yes,
But we're
You
slowly
are.
getting a view of more of the little verse here, and how it's all gonna.
I feel
unfold in a
overwhelmed with
dramatic
joy.
Battle of some kind.
Queen Lumera.
Vander. You and your...
You are...
Yeah,
The happy...
The
Those...
Oh,
The fell before... But then, despite tireless searching, we could not determine where he'd come from. But seeing now,
no,
I wonder if the
I can't.
worry this can let us emblem.
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That
You're well, you know?
perhaps
Sorry.
there is.
What is this place?
This is the ring vault. It is where the emblem rings are enshrined.
The corrupted?
No, so now we've even got some. little
No,
enemies of
dear.
the palace.
Not at all. How could you think so? I
Possibly
made
some
these
more
opponents from... Nevertheless, their abilities are the same. Drop your guard and you could be hurt.
They're really unsettling. Can we train with something else?
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands against you. Never run away. You are my child, the protector of all. The Divine Dragon.
I understand.
Don't worry, Divine One. We'll back you up every
Give
step
me a
of the way.
fancy title and I'll do whatever you want.
yeah. What Fram said.
As loath as I am to battle against Queen Lumera, orders are orders. I pledge to bring us victory.
Thank you, everyone.
Now, let's begin.
So now we got a little mock battle here in chapter 2.
Be cautious, Divine One. Some of these enemies are carrying long-range
Yeah, I was gonna
weapons.
say, they got archers. Gotta mix
Therefore,
it up
they
some.
can rain arrows upon us
Get
from
some
afar.
archers, get some magic in here, get some armored units. And they get a different, whole radius. As an archer, yes, he's got an extra attack space. So, generally want to try to take him out
See this enemy with the axe.
before he can run even
Axe
farther.
wielders are at a disadvantage against swords. Swords are strong against axes.
Yeah, so
Axes
it's always a
against
little bit of a rock,
lances.
paper, scissors,
And then
too, with some of
lances
the weapons.
against swords.
Always take into account when playing these games, and you want to be effective.
If you outmatch your foe, you can break
Especially
their
when the
fighting
units start
stance
piling up and the
for an
missions get more
advantage in
intense.
combat. Try it. Strike with your sword. After their stance is broken, they'll be open to further attack.
That's a good little tidbit to know there. So, just gonna go straight for this one. I'm out of the picture.
I am the 32nd Steward of the Dragon.
All right.
Now we're gonna take our sword as it suggested and go for Mr. Axe Guy. Got 2 attacks.
Well done.
Yeah, she's pretty
You see,
impressed now that you're
swords
almost
are
by
strong
yourself.
against axes. Always keep such weapon advantages in mind. Enemies can't
So you can
counterattack
still
while
probably
recovering
end
their
this all, though, by
stance.
turning into a dragon,
A
so-
good time to finish them off.
The Divine One looked right at me! You know, I can do some mean healing with my staff. Not only that, I can take incoming hits from nearby allies. But it smarts when I do. Anyway, if you don't want to get hurt, or you need some patching up, just lean on me.
Hey, Divine One! I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can use magic. I'm good from near or far, even against well-protected enemies.
Okay, here we go. We got a little bit of magic. So he'll finish this off for us. I swear that's like Deku's voice from My Hero. This little kid. It's pretty cool. Alright, so he can sit right here and attack from a distance with a little fire.
Did you see that?
Good job, kid. Alright, so
I am your weapon.
I can go one first. Give him the strongest unit for now.
Queen Lumera,
Boss type
please
character.
forgive me for standing against you.
Vander, you are my child's knight. You must fill that role as best you can. Attack me with all your might.
Engage.
Lend me your strength.
For the Divine Dragon.
Your steward's ready.
Didn't quite get close enough.
There is
to
no
attack,
need to hold
but
back, my
she
child.
actually decided to go straight
All
for
right.
me with, after I souped up, so. You're lost, lady. Oh, no third attack this time? It's alright, because she's doing. I will go ahead and end you myself with a regular attack. Iron sword, because you have no health. Most items and weapons have durability, so if I see a
sorry.
character that's near death like this, I'm pretty confident they don't have a high resistance. Might as well go ahead and use a lower tier weapon. If you're not selling them out, which is
Fantastic
what I
work.
try to do
You
eventually.
fought together
You
splendidly.
usually need money in this game, as with most games.
Let's move on. Wait over there a moment.
Alright, so that was... we
All
won a little
right.
mock battle.
If everyone is in position, we'll begin. This time, I will be more hands-on. I intend to fight
I
as
knew
if
it.
in an actual battle.
Real power here.
Furthermore, I'll be using this.
Is that the Ring of the Holy Knight?
Indeed it is. I'm inviting an old friend to join us.
I am Sigurd. If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
Sigurd, huh? Seems pretty cool.
Emblem Sigurd. He looks like a strong opponent.
I started with the Fire Emblems.
Each
in the
emblem
90s,
has
and I
their
played
own
everyone
abilities.
Since, but there were a couple a little bit before my time because I was on Game Boy Advance and GameCube.
When allied with
playing the
them,
first
you can
several,
call upon their unique
but there were
powers
some
and
before
skills.
that. Those are the few I did not play, so I've missed like 2 or 3 in total. Like the one with
Whatever
Roy as the
Sigurd's
main
power
character, for
is,
example.
it won't be the same as Marth's.
But I don't
We'd better
recognize
keep our
Sigurd,
eyes
so
open.
He might be an older character, but he looked really cool. And of course,
My
they've got
rapier is
more
effective
allies
against
and
cavalry,
everything now.
like those
I've already
enemies over
used my
there.
Engage form.
Once we engage, you can use my weapon. Try it against that foe.
Well, I mean, if you say so. Right there.
Ready yourself.
Nice.
Dream well.
Chill right here in this little bush. Keep my healing unit kind of behind everyone. The mage sort of. Sometimes I kind of let the enemies try to come to me a little bit. Let them make the first move if I'm outnumbered, depending on kind of what my little individual strategy is for each battle. Which is why the game will really get a lot more fun once you get more units, because it's just more tactical as well.
I am as strong as ever.
Trying to keep certain units from dying. Alright, go ahead and just sort of start picking this guy off here. Attack him from range here. See, this guy's full power.
Your teamwork is inspiring. Now it's time for us to make our move. Come, Sigurd.
Wow, that was quite. Yeah, come on, buddy. Should maybe transform the first little boss.
That was incredible.
Lord Sigurd is remarkably swift. Perhaps we should be grateful this is a mock battle.
Emblem Engage. My prayers are with you. I cannot afford to lose.
Wow, because I broke her, she wasn't able to attack back. Might be able to get her, kid. Do your thing. Fire.
Queen Lumera, I don't want to attack you. Oh, I feel dizzy.
Sharpen your focus, Clan, lest you miss. I'm so sorry. You've won. I'm proud to see you working together so well.
Didn't even have to defeat that other grunt. They defeated their general. It's generally the goal in most of the missions, one general or the other.
Well fought, everyone. You bested Sigurd and me. That's quite the feat. There is much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start. Great work.
Thank you.
I can't believe we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won!
Though you have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already, Divine One.
I'd like for you to have this.
This is the sword you were using, isn't it?
Yes. An ancient blade that can be wielded only by divine dragons. It served me well for many years, but now it is yours. Consider it a prize for your victory today.
Thank you. Someday, I'll prove that I'm worthy of this sword.
Always gotta have a good, nice, legendary sword or whatever for your lord.
I have no doubt.
And eventually, we'll be transforming these guys, getting them new forms as well.
Please, take this as well.
Handy ring, huh?
Is this another emblem ring?
No, it is purely ornamental. You see, before your slumber, I made you a promise.
What was it?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly. I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long since passed.
I'm sorry. I can't accept.
Why not?
That ring fulfills a promise you made me, right? It'd feel wrong accepting it. Please offer me this gift again once I've remembered everything.
Everything. Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't.
You need not apologize. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother, as you did 1,000 years ago. Forgive me. I suppose I got a little carried away.
Oh, no.
But let's agree to chat again. What do you say?
Chapter 4 by the end of this video, depending on how quick we burn through them. I know, this first couple you can blaze through, but some of the later chapters in the game will definitely take a while, so I'll probably have, you know, a follow-up video once I put a little bit more time into this game, which might take me a minute to progress the game to the point I want. And we'll do like a full later game battle to show you guys kind of the more intense combat in the game and see things with more difficulty and more numbers. And then I might do just a clip or two for maybe like the end boss or something, or some really cool scenes that happen. But this is just mainly going to be a two-part series for now.
Why are you here alone?
Might first look at one of our true villains. We haven't really seen a top-tier villain yet. Fire Emblem's always got at least a couple evil characters behind the scenes of everything else that'll be going on.
Are you all right? I was. But yes. Were you here this whole time?
You were wearing my ring when you went to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Keep it on. Besides, after a millennium together, I would feel uncomfortable if we were separated now.
Marth. You knew me back then?
Well, you were kind. Take your time.
Loading into
Vander!
the next battle.
Clan! Fram!
Oh, Divine One, thank goodness you're safe.
What's happening? Tell me!
Some enemies busted right through the castle walls like paper! Suddenly, bam! They're here!
What's worse, they fought their way into the ring vault. If you ask me, they're trying to get their hands on the emblem rings.
Even as we speak, Queen Lumera is defending the vault. Quickly, we must fly to her aid.
Sounds like a plan. Follow me!
So we got our next battle here. This is not a training battle. We're actually under attack again, so... Don't have any new units yet. I was hoping to at least recruit one more character here before we got to the end of this first video. Might be actually able to do something about that. Either details. So we got like this character here. And details. So you can save your battles, which is good, and you can also set up auto battle, which that's a nice feature to have, I guess, if you're lazy or if it's just like a moving phase like this, but I always like to personally move my characters here. So we know swords are good against hags. These Pegasus Knights can fly, so this is like a new unit type. We get Wyverns eventually too, but they can, they have as much movement space as a horse, and they're not restricted by anything on land terrain like a horse is. So
Yes, here.
let's see if we can try to at least maybe pick this guy off before we get ambushed. We'll focus on this side since there's one less. Yeah, miss it. See how this unfolds. Definitely outnumbered here.
I am ready to serve.
No, he's not close enough to attack. I thought he would finish him
I've
off,
got
but
this.
Either way, this guy is not walking away. There's no point in engaging him until the enemy makes a move. Lower tier sword. The only problem is that since I'm using a lower tier sword, you know, after you attack, it ends this character's movement phase, so that sword will still be equipped. So I got to keep that in mind. As, you know, since that Pegasus Knight there is within range to attack this character, he's going to have a lower tier sword with this full health fighter. But
Whatever you say.
Pegasus Knights generally, they aren't the most powerful units. So we'll see what the damage this one do.
I've got you!
Yeah, the chain guard will be really helpful. Didn't expect it to benefit this guy, but hey, whatever works. But they try to go for my mage there. So here we go. Oh, I didn't.
There are too many of them. We'll never make it to the ring vault.
We are a little outnumbered. Oh, is this a character?
Yeah, this is the one.
Then let's go.
Couple characters.
I hear voices. Someone's coming. Prince Alfred of Firene, you said?
Okay.
Could
We
it
got
be?
another nation.
Are you the divine dragon?
Here. One of the ones they mentioned. There were like 5 or 6 that are going to definitely
You finally
be
woke
right off
up?
the bat. And one of them will likely end up being
I did,
evil,
yes.
or at least corrupted by evil.
That's
of some
amazing!
kind.
You know, I've waited
There'll always be a
ages for
deeper
this to
darkness
happen.
For sure, as the story unfolds.
There's so much to talk about. Later, of course, after we've taken care of these scoundrels. Who are they, anyway?
We're not sure. They attacked so suddenly.
Well, let's do this quickly. Pin down whoever's in charge and get some answers. Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now, lead the way, Divine One.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, hopefully these characters will stay with us too, so we'll have access to them. Now, an archer is going to be really good against
It's an
the
honor to
Pegasus
meet
Knight.
you, Divine One. I'm Etier.
Yep, and that's already what I'm probably going to try to tell you here.
My arrows are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers dropping like flies.
Yep. So let's go ahead and move her to attack.
Pretty weak.
Now this is like one of the new Fire Emblems, so eventually you will be able to kind of change some of the characters' classes.
What's our move?
So you don't particularly like the way certain character plays, you will be able to change them up. Although I kind of have always gotten into the habit of I like sort of taking characters as they are and just working with them as they come in terms of like, you know,
Sorry,
strategies
Divine One.
and stuff.
I didn't have a chance to
It's a slight
introduce
bit of
myself.
challenging. I don't like the
My
most
name's
challenge, but there are
Boucheron.
certain times where I kind of just like to play things a little more traditionally.
If I'm near an enemy you're
Especially since
fighting,
the old
I
Fire
can
Emblem
jump
didn't give
in
me
and
that
land
option
another
to
hit on
change
them.
classes. I might do 1 or 2 class changes just to take advantage
Call
of
on
it.
me if you need some extra oomph.
So yeah, this is an axe character. Oh, you can chain attack. Yeah, that's what they were just trying to say there. So, someone move in here. Wait. This little guy on.
I shall slay you! I am the 32nd steward of the dragon.
Pick up all these weak ones here. I don't need to engage.
Dream well.
And really, no one even really needs to heal. This little mage guy actually could attack one of these flyers. Won't kill him, but make it easier for him with his character attacks and follow phase. I figured the archer would take a little damage, so all she's got to do is move back next turn and finish it. And then all these guys are grouped up over here to kind of finish these guys off. Just using the sheer numbers to kind of build a little formation. Protect some of my weaker units like my healing lady right here.
I'm starting to feel it. Looks like I broke him.
And now, since everyone else is good for the time, we go ahead and take little healing lady. And just to show it off, go ahead and heal the archer.
My muscles say thanks.
I'll probably heal a little bit more than that, so I might normally wait another hit or two before I heal someone, but I might as well. Let's go ahead.
I'm ready for more.
Guy. Have him get an attack in.
I did it!
So he looks like he's more of a knight type. So heavy armor. Got 2 horse units here. Go ahead and get an attack on him. Oh, he's gonna slow that up, but oh well. Attack back from there. And just maybe. Let's see if this guy can finish it. Should be able to. Yep, there we go. So the other guy's more like a paladin, whereas this guy's kind of a knight. Take it. Moving up, of course, because he's one of the tougher ones, so we can kind of take it. And this little thing here. If I recall, this is like. I think actually what I want to do is get attacked on this icon, but that's not in the cards.
Let me at him.
Now we're just moving everybody up. This is where like some people might do the auto turn, but again I kind of just like doing all the turns myself. And you can trade items in between your characters as well, so like if someone's got a healing item and another character needs it or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and go up here and aggro all this attention with the engage.
Lend me your strength!
This may not work out at all. I might have just made a mistake, everybody.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I am here to fight, not exchange words.
So this is definitely more of like a heavy knight, more armored than the one I have. I think I've got a weaker version. Well, barely managed to survive that, but that didn't work out as well as I hoped it would. Gotta pull my lord back now or risk losing the whole fight.
Is it over?
Here until the end.
I have my orders. No one reaches the vault.
So this heavy armor would be a problem, but that's one of the things that's good for. Especially because this kid's kind of a beast, surprisingly. He's been able to get in multiple attacks.
You're not just any soldiers, are you?
Yeah, I'm a kid with fiber. Oh, good job. Might actually use him a little bit more than I originally thought. He does kind of have a cool little outfit. Evolve into a sage eventually. I think he'll actually probably look real cute. A surprise kind of hit. Start trying to pick off this before I move the rest of my characters up and finish this. So this one taking out the commander wasn't enough. So you also do a lot get the objective to just rout the enemy, just get rid of them all. That's another way to win. Heal my lord here.
Thank you.
There she goes. She can do 12 heals. Tough guy. Finish it up. Resistance. Yeah, no damage. I'm surprised you would try again.
Your final moment. This is the mission of the stewards.
Since he's a tougher unit, he's gonna level up slower, of course.
I can fight.
But it's worth it for his power, because we definitely need to carry him through some of these tougher boss fights and the missions to come. Build up more strong units. I think I'll give the kill to this little transform into a paladin eventually, maybe too.
This is what I trained for.
Couple different paths you can take each class.
Looks like we cleared the way. Let's get to the ring vault. Whoever it is you are, the rest of your forces have all been defeated. So surrender now. If you refuse, I will stop you. But how?
Do I detect a hint of fear? Of course I do. Time to die.
Got another top-tier villain here.
Look out!
Pretty tough magic to take down our dragon lady. This kid's no joke.
Now,
He looks pretty awesome.
why don't you hand the rings over to me? Leave here at once!
fatal damage. I mean, I guess that lightning is pretty brutal. Ah, there is a way you can run faster, slightly. I've been wondering that. That makes this a bit more manageable. There never seems to be a whole lot of stuff in these. I keep checking them. But we lost his mother now. He's had a funeral. And we're going to be moving on to the next chapter here, chapter 4.
We ought to establish a base of operations before we begin our journey. The Squee-El would be uniquely...
A little out of the way, isn't it? I can't imagine how we'd get everyone there and back.
As a divine dragon, you can travel there no matter where you are in the world.
I can?
Indeed. Furthermore, one can only enter the Squee-El with a divine dragon's power. Without Queen Lumera's blessing, even we stewards couldn't have set foot there. That is what makes it a safe haven.
Well then, yes. Let's use it as our base. But before we depart, can you give me a moment? We'll be gone a while, so...
Of course. Take as much time as you need.
Okay, so now we've also got this little base where you can talk to characters. There'll likely be a shop or something. Yeah, let's get the little tutorial on this before we do one more mission, at least for this video. By the end of this video, I plan to be on Chapter 5. So that'll kind of be our first 5 of the 26 chapters of the game, kind of an intro to the mechanics and light battle tutorials, and then next time it'll be a lot more intense. I've actually got a decent amount of kind of little war simulators from different genres over the next couple months, so there'll be all kinds of different battle videos, like as opposed to my usual kind of action-adventure series that I do. Now here's one of our characters, kind of just chilling at the base. You can gift him something to improve relationships and whatnot eventually. Okay, so you can do a few different things here. You can rest to advance time. You can kind of check out old memories, conversations, whatnot. I'm not sure if I need to advance time, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've got the difficulty just kind of on the normal settings, so not the hardest, not the easiest. So I'm not going to change that. Apparently there might be some little clues you can listen into while you're sleeping, but I'll have to up the volume or get a headset or something, try that out at some point. Didn't really seem to do much, but now we've seen the room. Let's explore a little bit more of the base here. Still able to run faster, which is cool.
Oh!
It's got the archer lady here. Yeah, it looks like you can kind of gift all these characters eventually. There'll probably be more options opening up eventually. You can talk to the lords even. We've only got Sigurd and Marth. As cool as Marth is, I would definitely probably like to use the Sigurd guy, though, if that's an option. I was hoping there would be a shop or something. Got kind of this little pool area out here. I imagine as the game progresses and you recruit more and more characters, they'll also probably start roaming the camp, so that's a lot of this empty space will be filled. Maybe we'll include that in the next video as well. We'll see just in general how the whole game has progressed. We've got some kind of locked building here, so some other function to the camp that we don't even have yet. Maybe that's the shop. We've got a little house here. Nothing seems to really be coming of that. Stable. Might be able to get various mounts for more units and keep track of them more as the game progresses. some little doorway right here. The arena. You train your characters there, I would imagine. Something I probably won't do a whole lot. We'll have to see how you can grind experience for characters. Something else I'll probably talk about in the next video as well, since that'll be a thing. But it looks like we're done here, so moving on to the next chapter, officially this time. Chapter 4, A Land in Bloom.
Here we are, the Kingdom of Firene.
What a beautiful place.
Isn't it? And no sign of the corrupted, so that's good. That was quite a trip. Crossing the sea all the way from
not only do
Lethos.
we have characters
I
from
hope
this
you're
other
not
kingdom,
worn
but we're
out.
getting an introduction to our second kingdom already. That's
I'm
awesome.
fine.
I'm really glad that I got 2 of the kingdoms already showcased in this first
Good,
video.
good. Listen, I'm sorry for twisting your arm to come with me.
I'll try to make sure when I do the next video too, I'm in
Alfred,
the third kingdom
it's all
at some
right.
point in the story
I
when
wanted
choose
to come.
do a video, so just more content I can show off.
How
the better.
about before we arrive at the castle, you tell me more about this
I'm
kingdom of
assuming
yours?
We'll have a battle here on this soil too, which is cool.
Happy
Got, like,
to.
A more kind of lush
Let's
looking
see.
scenery here.
Firene is one of the 4 nations of Elios in the southwest. It's ruled by my mother, Queen Ev.
Now we're gonna get shown
We're
more of
known
the
as,
overall map
Land
this
of
version
Plenty.
Fire Emblem. So that's where we are.
Our people value peace above all else. We haven't seen war for centuries.
You must come from a long line of capable leaders.
That's kind of you to say. Peace doesn't always come easy. Mother had to hammer out a non-aggression pact with our neighbors.
So I guess my nation is the one in the center.
The pact says there won't be war between us,
My little
Solm,
tiny
and
nation, this
Brodia.
one, and there's 3 others.
Right.
They make up
Solm,
main
the
continent,
Queendom of
and there's,
Freedom,
like,
and
one extra
Brodia,
faction, which will
the
likely
Kingdom
be our
of
enemy
Might.
faction.
You've got it. Solm is an open-minded country. They've always had good relations with Firene.
Solma.
But an
Solm,
alliance
Firene,
with
Firene,
Brodia
that's
took some
Solm.
doing. Their king's an ambitious man. He's always launching attacks on Elusia to expand his own territory.
So Snow Nation.
I take it Elusia isn't in the
They did have
Alliance.
one little chunk of land to the more to the south that looked kind of desert-like. that they didn't
No.
cover, so that might be
Honestly,
the
they're so
enemy
far
nation, we'll
away,
see.
we don't interact with them too much. We know it's snowy there, with long winters, and that some Elusians worship the Fell Dragon.
The Fell Dragon?
It's troubling, I know. But people can believe what they believe. Sorry, I didn't bring it up to turn you against Elusia.
It's not them I hate. It's the Fell Dragon. Him and the one who killed my mother. Can you tell me more about the emblem ring that was entrusted to Firene?
Oh, sure. It's the Ring of the Caring Princess. Doesn't look like anything special. Until I met you and Marth, I thought the emblems were legends. I can't wait to tell my sister they exist. She'll really be knocked for a loop.
You have a sister?
Yeah, the Princess of Firene, Saline. She's at the castle with Mother right now.
Princess Saline.
I'm thinking that emblem that they
I
were
look
just talking
forward to
about
meeting
might be
her.
the one that gives you access to Lynn.
Just
I'm
call her
guessing.
Saline. I'm
But it
sure
would
you
be
two will
cool
get
to also
along
get
great.
Maybe one more lord or one more emblem before the end of this video as well, since we're getting a good ways into it. It's one of my longer videos for sure, since this is a shorter series. I really wanted to get like a full.
Here's
nice
Flora
intro.
Milltown. Castle's close now. We'll just cut through here and...
I know this game might not be for everyone, so that's why I definitely try to mix up the types of content I do in the game.
Something's off.
Or I do on the channel. I like a
What
wide
is it?
variety of games, even though there are definitely some genres
think there
that
might
are
be
off
trouble
limits to
ahead.
me, but only a few. So this isn't something, this isn't a type of game I play a lot. So I definitely wanted to include some of it.
Oh no.
Now we got our first battle in the area here.
The corrupted. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I thought you said they weren't here.
Can't stand to see them
So
overrunning
become
this
everyone's
peaceful
problem,
town.
actually. I can already see how these nations...
I have to drive them away. Divine One, will you help me?
Of course.
Got an alliance between this one so far, so... We got...
Danger looms from every side. I fear we will never make it to my brother.
Oh, we got more characters here. Looks
Princess
like.
Saline,
This guy
I
looks
beg
kind
you
of
to make your
familiar.
retreat. We'll handle
This
this.
character right here.
More of the fiends might be on the way. Hurry!
Louis, Chloe, you can't possibly expect me to.
It is our sworn duty to protect the princess.
We will hold the line for you as long as we must.
This sounds like another My Hero character.
You have to leave. If you should fall here, who warns Prince Alfred of the invasion to come?
I concede the point, but I'll return for you both. Please hold out until then.
Apologies, Chloe.
Give a little bit of the
pains me greatly to separate you from Princess Saline for even a relatively brief amount of time.
Might I say, I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get to see you run off with Her Highness yourself. A knight should never leave his princess's side.
But I've been
The
trying
sooner
to be
we win,
somewhat
the sooner that will come to
consistent,
pass.
keep some videos
What
going,
say you,
showing off
Chloe?
with a lot of
Shall
different
we?
things coming. We're about to
Yes,
go through this kind of dry
let's.
spell here and start mixing up some new games. My next series that I plan to do will probably be Jedi Survivor in March, and then the Horizon DLC in April, as we're finishing up the God of War game and kind of bouncing another couple games in here and there like this one. Some DLCs as usual, all kinds of stuff. So now we got a new mission, and this is kind of normally how things go here. We've got our little like pre-prep kind of phase here. And go ahead and save. I just kind of always OCD save. It's a good habit to get into. Even maybe to have a backup save as well, just in case eventually you get stuck on a battle and you don't want to lose your units, so you restart or whatever. You can move your units around. And eventually you'll have several units, so you won't always necessarily be able to take everyone into battle, but I've only got this many so far, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. And I'm not really going to move anyone around, so the only other thing is to maybe swap out my emblem ring. So I know I definitely want to use Sigurd.
Sigurd!
I am ready.
And then I might actually be able to put Marth on somebody.
Lord Marth!
Yeah, he
Understood.
can have Marth, okay. So I can actually equip multiple lords to different characters. So as I get more lords, that's really going to make it crazy. I might give him Lady Lin, if that's who I end up getting next. So that's a cool new feature, of course. You can manage your inventory, which I don't have a lot of yet, so I'm not going to really mess with. And once you're ready to go, start the fight. Typically, I would save right there before I do the final fight.
Alfred!
Saline?
Oh, as
What are
always,
you
looks like
doing
we're gonna get
here?
a
I
couple
thought
more
you were with
characters, so
Mother.
That's wonderful.
I was, but Alfred, the Illusian army is marching on the castle.
What?
Oh,
Why?
So one of the countries is actually
I cannot say. Before they arrived, Mother sent me to warn you.
got all-out warfare coming in our near future, everybody.
But then we were
They've set
ambushed
the
on our way
stage
to
for
Flora
mass
Court.
conflict.
Louis and Chloe stayed behind so that I might have a chance to escape. Please, we must
Okay,
hurry
so yeah,
back to
there's
them.
always going to be different ways to recruit characters, so this time
Absolutely.
we're escorting her and we're going up there to save her friends so that they
Pardon
can
me,
ultimately join
Princess
our cause
Saline,
here. We still
but
got all of our
do you have the
characters from
emblem
last
ring?
one, so
Yes,
already getting
Mother
a nice
gave it
fresh
to me.
little amount of units
Why do
going.
you...
So that's what I like to see.
Goodness gracious!
Getting
The
them in like
Divine
2s
Dragon?
and 3s instead
You're-
of one at a time.
I am.
Although later in the game we'll start getting one at a time.
May
probably,
I
'cause they'll start
say,
giving you some
it is
bosses,
truly...
but
The emblem
I'm
ring
eager
is
to,
right here. Please,
get to the next
Divine.
video when I show you guys some real crazy characters
word,
and who have
care
decided
for
to
us.
kinda
Emblem
use
of
my
Echoes.
preferences. 'Cause right now, a lot of these characters that I have currently will probably kind of fall to the wayside as the game goes on and I get more and more advanced characters. And battles play out as you gain experience through different conflicts. Oh, I'm assuming this is our other lord, possibly. The one that I just mentioned. It's not who I thought. It's not Lin, but another character I don't think I recognize.
I am Emblem Celica.
Yeah,
I
so she's
detest
another older
violence,
character,
but
no
I will
doubt.
always
An
fight to
old
defend the
character.
innocent.
Thank you for answering my call.
So, this is the emblem that was in Firene's...
Emblem Celic, Divine One, with your blessing, and hers, of
That'll
course.
be another thing I'll have to
I
show
would
off in
like
the
to
next
fight.
video too.
I must
is,
protect
some
the
different
people of this
lords,
village.
as opposed
I
to these
entrust
first
this
couple
ring
I'm
to you,
showcasing here.
Saline.
So yeah, this whole little mission is going to give me a little bit more of the last bit of stuff I wanted to show you guys in this video. New characters and new lore.
I
and a
won't
new
be able to
region.
get very far with these archers everywhere.
Definitely make sure you guys are there for the next video. You can see a lot of different
How
stuff.
about this? I take care of
The
the
game's
archers
very
and you
kind
deal
of
with the
like
magic
simplistic
users.
while also being very deep at the same time. I love just the whole
Good
charm
idea.
It's got a nice,
While their
really
spells will
perfect
go
balance
right
of
through
all
your
kinds of
armor,
elements.
I'm resistant to magic.
I might talk a little bit more about my thoughts on the game too in the next
So leave
video.
the
and
mages
see
to
how
me. It's not
is
so
what I
bad
kind of
protecting
consider I'm a
each other,
veteran
now
fan.
is it?
We'll see how this one holds up to me since and I'm curious to see what beginners think of the game too.
Indeed. This is a nice
So
change.
in the next video we'll have to talk about that in the comments. we're defeating a general. Can't let my lord get defeated. But we're also trying to make our way to these other characters and kind of just join forces. That's going to be the main strategy here. You can pick up stuff that fallen foes have left behind. So yeah, here these guys are.
I live to serve.
I actually have control of them already, so sometimes they'll start as like green units, which is basically like allied. The AI will take over and move them, but since I have control of them, I can actually move them while I'm moving these characters closer to them. And we also have a village here, so as Fire Emblem veteran knowledge has always kind of informed you, you want to go to a village there and talk to
Look
the
at that
villager.
house.
They might give you a free
The gate
item.
is wide open.
If you're really lucky, you might find a character to recruit there, which I don't think is going to happen.
We'd better warn them to lock up so the corrupted don't...
And there's usually a little bit of extra dialogue. And enemies can also destroy villages, so it's generally better to get there before they do. I was hoping that my little healing character could get there, but she can't quite reach it. So I will send... Make sure someone can reach it. Guess
What's
I'll have to do
next?
This guy. Visit.
What's that? Monsters here? Gosh, all, thanks for letting me know. Take this. Might come in useful.
So he just gave me a javelin, so that means a spear character can use that as a ranged item now. So now I'm actually going to trade. I'm going to trade with him. And I'm going to take the javelin that he just got, I'm going to give it to this guy. Now that that trade's done, I want to make sure the javelin is equipped. And he'll be able to attack from range now. Unfortunately, I will have to wait till next turn to take advantage of it because that was his move. I have control of this character as well, who is the one who
So it was your voice I heard on the way from the castle. I am glad you're here with me.
I'm not familiar with her.
I feel the same, Saline. I will fight by your side from now on, together. We will protect that which you hold dear.
Thank you.
Yeah, so she's a magic character. And this character might be able to
With
engage as
Celica's
well.
help,
I'm not sure if this
I
new
ought to be able to reach Chloe and Louis more quickly.
Because we got 3 nations, I think, kind of united here now, or at least 3 different peoples. So let's see. Yeah, she can attack from a distance, so I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to engage and see her full might.
Emblem Engage! I feel a great power within. My resolve is strong. I will protect.
So she can... I was going to do a regular attack, but she can do Warp Ragnarok, where she teleports and then attacks.
I am resolved to fight for...
Yeah, gotcha. I guess I'll just teleport over here. Didn't teleport that far. I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy with a souped up might here.
Grant me strength! Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
No way he can resist that. So they'll probably have no trouble pushing this way. I'm just going to have her sort of lead some units over here to group up with them. And then I think I'm actually going to have a couple other people just go up this way and start picking off enemies.
For the Divine Dragon!
I'm definitely going to train him up some because I'm definitely going to make something of this character. We will see him again. Especially because he's still doing double damage. He's got good damage, but he's low-key actually kind of, I think, one of my best already.
Anything.
Mr. Paladin guy is going to go up here. Oh, he can engage too. I forgot I gave him Mark.
I'll do my best.
And then this guy's going to back him up. Move my archer right here. We'll see kind of where I need her. And then the only thing, the tougher part is going to be keeping these characters alive. I definitely want to avoid this archer with my Pegasus Knight, so I'm just going to move out of range, I think, here.
What a lovely scene!
Let's see, actually, if he can... Yeah, he'll be able to hit me if I visit this village. So, visit it, this knight guy.
Thank you for warning me. Here, use this to bring peace to our land.
Oh, gold. That'll definitely bring some peace to your land. Actually, I'm uncertain if this character... Yeah, this character has a javelin as well. So, let me make sure I'm as out of range of that archer as I can be. And then I can attack this character without getting hit, because she's got a javelin. She should be able to... Oh, he's got a little fireball? Didn't expect that. But she should be able to withstand another attack from him, so yeah. And I'll just have to have my knight prioritize this archer, who's taking advantage of my little tower. This guy's definitely got good armor, though. Oh, yeah. See, the magic does a little bit more. I got my priorities set on certain targets now. It's unfolding well. Yeah, I actually kind of expected this guy to attack, which is why I'm trying to dodge. Nice, he got a double attack. This guy might actually become something too if I can get him like transformed into an armored knight. A couple of these units will probably be pretty useful.
These houses are ripe for the picking. Time for a good old-fashioned village pillage.
The crystal. It's glowing.
Where did you get that?
It was in the ring vault. Why?
The draconic time crystal. There is a limit to its power, but still, it could give us a keen...
Time crystal, huh?
Since we have it, I suggest we put it to use. Give it a try.
Okay, so this is a new feature. You can rewind and retry actions you take in battle. Select the time crystal from the menu. Select how far back you would like time to go. Interesting. I'm kind of used to not having that luxury, so that'll be interesting. I'm not even sure if I'll really need it, honestly, but I feel like I should at least try it out, showcase it for a video. Especially if that's something that I've never done.
That was good training.
And actually probably will really come in handy, because sometimes battles do kind of unfold a little unfavorably. It'll be useful to take back certain moves. Yeah, see, like I got all this under control. Taking out this character here.
A right and proper end.
Still gonna need to get them some backup. But this guy needs to prioritize this archer for sure.
Handle with care.
Oh, I didn't... Yeah, I think he's just barely gonna survive up in that tower. He has 1 health left, so he's actually might be a threat to my Pegasus Knight. That's problematic. Need to get going then with the reinforcements here.
Power blooms in me.
So I might be able to get in one more attack with that character.
The divine dragon looked at me!
With them too, since these characters might need to get healed. And the archer lady can just go with this lady. It's like, why not? So we'll just keep trying to advance him, take some pressure off of him from this side. And then engage with Mark. Let's go ahead and see this guy's engage form.
Emblem Engage!
Build up in front on this side. This will be another way to really like soup up the characters that you become attached to if you can just engage them with certain lords and stuff. That's awesome.
I must end.
I like it when it gives you, like some of the Fire Emblem games tried to, I think it was only really one of them.
I cannot afford to lose.
I'm excited to see kind of a new way to even do that in this one, so. Let's go ahead. I won't kill him, unfortunately. So we'll go ahead and hit him with some magic, so my other lord doesn't have to transform yet. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, this guy just dodges it. Let's get the boss.
I won't forget you.
And also we got his hand axe, so now technically with that one like either my paladin or the little axe wielding character I have, or probably even that knight, they could all take the hand axe now and get a ranged ability. Oh, I'm surprised he attacked her. Really allowed me to take advantage of her full power.
I want to help you.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I like her little orc form. Definitely excited. The next video I'll definitely probably focus on maybe Ike and Lynn, I know for sure. So now this character's in a tough situation.
And they lived happily ever after.
Still got one more unit. They always like to sometimes wait when they know they're going to kill one of your units. They'll go do something else real quick before they come back and finish it. Classic. Yeah, see, here we go. Oh, yep, she's gone.
Dear.
Oh, no.
I won't be much use in this state.
Yeah, normally now that character would be done. I actually have it set to where, it's sort of funny because I used to not do that, but I have it set to where characters, even when they die in this game, I get them back after the chapter's over, so they're just out for the rest of this chapter. I'm not sure if it'll count with that character since I didn't complete the mission.
I live to fight
I might
again.
lose her, but she's a Pegasus Knight. I can afford the loss. She did seem alright though, for a Pegasus Knight. But yeah, I need to get this guy out of here because he's a knight. He could definitely become useful. Oh, and this bridge is broken. Well, alrighty then. I should have noticed that sooner. So all these characters are going to have to start running back over here where my other guys went. And then I'll just have her finish this last grunt off over here. Since she is still transformed here and will likely be baited into attacking her. Whoops. Oh yeah, there's a little thing here. I could pull up a time. Actually, I wonder. Let's do a time. Go back in time. Oh, you can go back quite a ways here. Wow, how far back can you go? All the way to like the beginning. Is he waited? Enemy phase. Yeah. I'll have to do that at some point, but I don't really think I'm going to do it for this one. I guess you could only go back. It looked like maybe about a total of like 2 phases or so. And I think this guy needs to kind of gradually retreat. He does have a healing item. So yeah, I'll definitely be able to save that guy at least.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
I think her engage form is different because she doesn't kind of transform and became all godly like, but she doesn't like have the character the way the others do.
We're losing ground, are we? Well, that's easily remedied. Release the corrupted!
Oh, so here, these guys are definitely the evil faction if they're the ones unleashing corrupted. So now the enemy's got reinforcements, which I'll have some in a minute here once these guys get caught up. Oh, we have this guy grab the hand axe. Archer lady, I think, still can't quite do anything yet. But my little boss Flame Boy can here. Pick this guy off. And just start relieving some of the pressure off this other guy so he can join my ranks here. Feel like kind of a noob for losing another character, but hey, at least we got a death on screen. Definitely a full showcase of Fire Emblem. It's not Fire Emblem if you don't lose a character once in a while. I can't actually attack. He's not close enough, so hopefully he'll last another turn. And then if he doesn't, my main character still has Sigurd as well, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and use here. Just because I haven't busted
Emblem
them out yet.
Engage!
Oh, and it refreshed my movements. So, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go up here and start taking these guys out then. Oh, that guy can't even do much damage to him, so... Yeah, I guess I'll take this guy out. Override, move, and attack through foes? Oh, I can get both of them? Well, that's convenient.
Raise your sword!
Super bonus. Nice. This is like a beam attack. That's really useful. That's going to be a nice little tactical advantage to have in upcoming battles. So each lord kind of gives them a unique transformation. So this was Sigurd's, and obviously Knight has that sword kind of godly form that Marth had. And the other girl has the mage form. So that's pretty cool. Go ahead and wait here, block these guys in.
This isn't so bad.
Probably back them up too here. Oh, and there is a long way around apparently.
If
so
I
guess
can,
we're just gonna be
I
moving
shall.
This way. You guys, we got armor. But I finally kind of got them flanked to the point where they're now. Numbers are leading in my favor. Taking advantage of this guy's super damage, so bait them to attacking him over my other units that were moving up slowly. Oh, the enemy's got reinforcements. Look at that. So this guy could take out either one of these guys now. Let's pick one. Guess I'll get rid of you.
There is nothing to fear.
Very nice. Move him aside here. And then I think actually I want Mage Boy to take care of this one. So I'm just going to move him up here to this tower. And then wait and conserve his strength for the final little wave there. He's going to finish this off, and then I'm going to turn that archer around, and I'm going to go after that wide one. He's also going to be a high vulnerability to my archer, just like the Pegasus Knights do.
Pretty weak.
Having trouble clicking the thing when I need to. Alright, her form should be running out soon, but since she's kind of down here by herself, I'm going to deal with this guy before he wanders off. I might as well bring him back down here to back her up in case she reverts and more enemies pop up so I don't have another stranded unit. But other than that, I'm going to move my top tier group up here closer to this boss so we can get this battle wrapped up. There's the other Lord character popped up this time. Beside her. Yeah, because she reverted, I guess, to her regular form. So when they're in their regular form, they have them at their shoulder, and then when they transform, they don't, because they take on this like divine form. It's pretty interesting. Let's see if I can get down here and do some damage to this guy.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Alright. Still need Healing Lady in here.
Our foes are strong.
Yeah, so this guy's strong enough he can kind of aggro the boss for a minute while I move in, like,
Soon I'll be a legend.
Get the finishing
The man
blow
who
on this
captured
guy.
the Princess of
Make it to
Firene.
where somebody will prevent him from getting away, even if he overpowers one or two characters. But generally, you got to take the bosses seriously. I'm really trying to just get into the groove again of playing the game more efficiently than I can. Taking advantage of this training time. Well, I think I'm gonna leave the last two characters how they are. Finish this up.
Adieu.
I'm gonna be able to take care of this guy by himself. Might as well let him deliver the finishing blow. Because I'm going to get myself the heals here. So I do believe she still gets a tiny bit of experience for healing characters. That's her main thing. So
Kind of you.
Yep, here you go. And I don't really need to do anything else. This guy got a little bit of heals from being on the tower here, and this guy has proven he's capable of finishing the boss by himself. So give him the honor.
I would have won, you know, if they'd given me real soldiers.
Looks like yet another character. Assuming she's either some kind of beast race or a divine character. Clearly she has magic. Oh, she's kind of cool. I don't think I saw her.
There's
in
no
the little
need to be
character
afraid. It's gone.
She could also just be like a regular kind of NPC that doesn't really partake in battles, just the story. There's always a few of those.
You saved my life. Thank you.
It was nothing, really.
That bad?
I only did what anyone else would do.
Are you here by yourself?
I am. I saw the fighting and thought I could help.
You're braver than I am. I was so startled I couldn't think.
I see.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm the Divine Dragon.
What a lovely name.
Vale.
Might I interrupt?
What is it?
Even with the corrupted gone, it may not be safe for her out here. Perhaps we should escort her home, or to...
That's a good idea. Hey, Vale, do you live around here? Huh?
I knew it. She's just gone. So she's like kind of a shadow
gone.
character, a sub-character. So apparently, you have animal adoption in this game as well. So you can get some various pets and stuff to roam around. I'm guessing this is kind of where the battle took place. Doing my little pre-battle exploration like I do. We got some more of the characters. Yeah, so I didn't lose her. So I lucked out because of the setting I chose. But normally there's a setting where when your characters die in battle, it's permanent. So I wouldn't have her if that setting was not switched to prevent that. And here's a little puppy. So I can adopt this dog. Here we go. That's what it was kind of telling me about. So it should be back at my base now if I officially adopt it here. Looks like there's a chicken as well. I guess I can adopt it. I don't know how to raise the chicken, so I can't adopt it. Oh, well. Looks like it's a little village, as opposed to just the remnants of like a map we just did battle on. I'm not sure if you can come back to these little areas, so it's definitely probably worth exploring a little bit more. We kind of talk to some of the villagers. Yeah, just some dialogue though. I do like the story in the game, so I kind of have like a weird balance between trying to get as much as I can out of the story, but then also sort of traditionally being lazy and not always kind of worrying about every little side conversation. I do skip some things, as you've seen a little bit. So yeah, kind of rough glance around here. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot more. Some random conversations. I was thinking maybe there'd be another animal I could adopt. Or, you know, always some of those little gold piles. But that's about it for now. You can always talk to your characters a little bit too. Which you can do at the camp as well. I can't even gift them or anything here, so yeah, it's just all dialogue if we're really into every single conversation. We're moving on to the next chapter now, though, which will be chapter 5. I got more fragments. Oh, okay, well that's more incentive to talk to them then. Your allies can basically give you some more of the currency, so I will have to probably prioritize talking to my companions more in the future. Alright, so that little village kind of got me set up nice. Got to adopt a dog. They kind of gave me a bunch of money in the end there. So now we got the world map function here, where we can select a destination or to move to the next chapter. We continue the story. You select your next mission and begin. You can manage your inventory as well from the map screen. So looks like there's going to be a lot more to see here on the map. It's kind of that same map that we just got a view of in the previous thing where they were explaining the nation. So there's not much to do here. One thing real quick I know I need to do. Yeah, it's telling you about your inventory. You can manage your skills as well. So eventually I'll have a lot more skills to be thrown on characters and whatnot, but I wanted to... Yes, this character I need to trade because he picked up that hand axe and I wasn't able to get my characters close enough to trade in the previous one, so you can do it right here as well. So now that character has his hand axe. I might as well see what some skills are. He's already got a few, I guess, being a lord. Alright, so I can't do anything with him. So let's see, maybe one of my other characters, like this guy. He's probably going to get a emblem at some point as well, because I'm really digging this kid. Let's manage his skills. He already has one. Okay, well, I'll get more skills eventually then. Then I got that hand axe traded, which is mainly the thing I wanted to do. There's a storehouse, so you do have like storage for which eventually I'll start getting more items and stuff, so that'll be useful. And you can travel to your home base at any point in time, apparently, from this as well. I got the marketplace, which is where you can buy and sell items. Yeah, so selling is going to be really useful. I'm not going to quite do anything with it yet, but eventually all these iron weapons I'll probably start getting rid of, iron lance, because I'll start getting steel and silver stuff as the game progresses. The only other thing I would maybe get right now is if any character didn't have a vulnerary, which everyone seems to have one right now, so I don't really have any use for the shop or the convoy yet, but now I know where those are, so that's very useful. We'll go ahead and begin chapter 5 here before we close out this video. Find a nice little place to leave you guys in some suspense. Probably at the start of the battle, we'll get a little tease of what the map is going to look like in chapter 5 and see what we're up against, and that's where we'll have to call it. As always, guys, I really thank you for watching these videos. I know I kind of do a lot of random stuff, and I have my own way of doing things, so I really appreciate everybody that's been subscribing and watching these videos
so
and making
quiet.
what I do possible.
Where are our knights? Or the Illusian soldiers, for that matter?
Everyone's all cleared out here.
You said they were marching toward the castle when you left. They've probably made their way inside.
But then, what of the townsfolk? What of Mother?
Let's hurry.
So I'm assuming this is our third region now we're in, technically. I didn't expect to get to that already by chapter 5. So like I said, hopefully we'll see one of the others in the next video I do. But I'm surprised
Hate to break it to you, Queenie, but our forces have taken the castle. This is the part where you tell me where you've got the ring stashed in here.
Who's to say?
Is it inside the castle? Out on the grounds? I'm asking all polite like. Come on!
I'm not in the habit of speaking to lowly vermin. That's all that you are, the lot of you.
The mouth on this one. You think I won't get you where you stand? Huh?
I'd recommend against it, darling.
Lady Zephyr!
After all, Her Majesty can't tell us much of value if she's
Got
dead.
another top tier villain here. We've seen like 2 or 3 so
Now,
far.
I come
there's
very
probably gonna be
near.
at least 4 or 5.
One of our soldiers said he spotted the
Characters that we're really
princess
gonna have to
fleeing
work our way
before
up
we
to.
arrived. How curious. Did you perhaps give that daughter of yours the ring for safekeeping? Oh, well, isn't this tragic? We'd simply hate to resort to violence. You leave us no
It's another
choice.
character that sounds
By
like
virtue of your
I've heard their
sight,
voice in an anime.
we will now
Makes
kill
sense, I
every
guess,
living
anime
soul
voice
in this
actors
castle
would
one by
work on
one.
a game like this. Especially because Fire Emblem's gotten a lot
Please,
more
no.
popular.
Mother!
Mother! Alfred!
Kinda got the anime
Saline!
vibe going for it a little bit.
Oh, look. The kids are home.
You Illusian scum! Get away from her!
Who's going to make us? I'm glad you've come. Now we can see for ourselves if the princess has the ring.
No! Please! Leave my children alone!
Of course, as long as you tell me where the ring is. Ah, young Saline does have it. We'll have to kill her then. The prince too, for good measure. Take Her Majesty away. We'll continue our conversation later.
Unhand me!
Wait! What can we do? To start, we defeat these soldiers and take back the castle. I'm not going to let them hurt Queen Ev, or anyone else.
Get the rings. No prisoners.
I was hoping you'd say that.
So now once again we got our prep phase here. So you can still access the marketplace and the inventory, everything else that I was able to actually just look at. Let me check and make sure I haven't. Yeah, I'm still able to bring all my units in, so I don't have too many yet. Can swap spaces. Yeah. I mean, I don't really. I guess, yeah, so the units that can move more, sometimes maybe put them in the back. This guy could definitely go up front as an armored unit. Ranged units in the back. And units that can move more. But I also want characters kind of like up front that are going to have to at least take a couple attacks possibly while I move everyone accordingly. But this is kind of the new map here, Chapter 5. We're kind of in the innards of a castle. There's some chests there I'll be able to take advantage of. Assuming an enemy thief doesn't pop up and try to beat me to it. We're basically trying to push up to the throne room here and take out this general. This might be a seize the throne mission, which is where you gotta like take either the throne or like this tile that he's standing on to win, so I have to clear it off and then occupy it with my lord for a turn or something. But that's pretty much it. I got all the units moved where I want, so now this is normally where I would OCD sit, right here. Right, when everything's moved how I want it, everyone's got everything equipped I want. And then you start the battle, typically. Yeah, I knew it. You defeat that guy. Move to that right there. And we got a gate here in the way as well that I'm going to have to open.
The door's locked. What should we do?
One of the enemies here probably has carrying the key.
There's no time to find the key. Let's use brute force to knock it down.
Or you can break the door down. Sometimes that doesn't always work, but you can take a turn or two to just attack a certain door. Sometimes even a wall. Crack of a wall with certain characters to break through it, so that might actually work in my favor, because I might actually focus on clearing this area out here a little bit first and creating a small safe zone where I'm not surrounded, and then break my way through the gate here and start sending my more powerful units up here to start clearing the way to the boss. And that's going to be my strategy for this one, but that's also, unfortunately, where I'm going to call this video. So you guys got a little taste here of what Chapter 5 is going to be like, and then there's We're on Chapter 5 of 26, so the next video will probably feature a chapter or two later in the game, as I said, with focusing on some different aspects and unlockables from the game. And then I might do a clip or something for the final boss fight. We'll see. But hope you guys enjoyed the content. As I know I said it before, but make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel as always. It helps me out. And thanks for watching, guys. Definitely can't wait to catch you in the next one. Make sure you guys are there for the follow-up to Fire Emblem Engage here on Squee-El's gaming channel. Thanks for watching.